Hey coaches, what's going on? It is Coach Tim here with another video, and I have a really good one for you today. We're going to talk about daddy ball, and we're going to talk about, is daddy ball killing youth football? And I may have some opinions that you guys may not agree with, but we're going to talk about it. Before we get into it, do me a solid, like and subscribe to my channel, guys. You'll be doing me a big solid, and that's my gift to you. You can download my free Beast Formation Playbook, guys. All right, guys, let's talk about it. Is daddy ball killing youth football, or let's just say youth sports in general, right? So let me start by saying this. I do think daddy ball is a problem, particularly when you put your son in a position, son or daughter, in a position to where really they'll be better suited in another position. Usually, especially in football, you know, the head football coach's son is the quarterback. In baseball, his son the pitcher. In basketball, his son the point guard or the shooting guard. You know how it goes. But I actually think the problem in youth sports, and I really am intrigued to know how you guys feel about it. I think that the lack of parent involvement is the problem. I think that's the single problem that's really, really hurting youth sports, youth football especially, is that you have you don't, to me, you don't have enough dads out there. You have a lot of moms, and shout out to the moms, but you have a lot of moms out there who never played the game, who don't know what it means to be out there on the field and taking a hit or running the ball, and when they see their son, get hit hard or, you know, faced with adversity at practice, when it comes down to like running sprints and stuff like that, now that they feel some kind of way, you know, they don't want their son to play anymore, or, you know, they don't feel like their son, they don't feel like taking their son to practice. So guess what? He don't come to practice. That's the problem that I see going on. It's the lack of parent involvement. Shout out to all the moms who are amazing. And I'm not saying that the moms are the single hand problem, because I don't think they're necessarily like the single, you know, handedly most, biggest problem. It's a parent issue, male and female issue, that there's not a lot of men out there that's really doing what they need to do to really support their kids for whatever reason. I know sometimes, the father's not even allowed to be around the kid, which is, can be problematic. But then there are men who just don't want to be around their kid, don't want to be involved, and things of that nature. And that creates a problem all by itself. So let's get back to daddy ball though. I think daddy ball is a big issue because it really screws with the development of the kid. And that's when you got a problem. When a kid is not able to properly develop, when they're not able to properly be in a position of where they grow, the coach's son may really be a tight end. Let's use that. He may actually be a tight end, but because he's the coach's son, the coach's going to put him at a running back position or a quarterback position, and it causes kids who are, more suited for the position not to get that spot. You see it happen all the time, which is, to me, is silly. And I can speak on this because I have two daughters who play softball, and they're really good softball players. My oldest, she's a slugger. She's a great player, but her tail played outfield for 2 years. Now she played first base, and she's doing good. And with my youngest, she played third base. And she's been playing third base for a while. Now, this year, you know, we may move it a catcher, but I put my daughters in a position that they're supposed to be in based on their skill set, their talent level, and their development, you know? And I'd be doing the team an injustice if some of the girls who can pitch better, who got the gift, you know, to pitch better or hit better or whatever, putting them in certain, you know, putting them back just because my daughter's out there. That's not right. And so coaches, if you are coaching because of your kids, you know, and you're a head coach or just a coach out there because you want to coach with your son, I commend you for it. I do commend you for it, guys. But at the same time, make sure you put your son in the right position. I've had a coach on my team before who he was coaching his son, and his son was the quarterback on our team. But I think one of the biggest mistakes I made was his son was a quarterback type of player, but the dad felt like his son should do more, be in certain positions more, certain, you know, that daddy ball crap. And it became a problem. And, you know, make a long story short, he ended up pulling his son from the team. He still coached, but over time, you know, he left the program. And so that's what happened when you allow daddy ball to really kind of take over the team, take over the program. You know, it doesn't serve the kid well. It really doesn't. It really hurts the kid. It hurts the program, because at the end of the day, football is a team sport. And so, you know, am I against daddy ball? I'm not against daddy ball per se. You know, in the grand scheme of things, I'm not against daddy ball. I'm against the lack of parent involvement. But I will say daddy ball can be problematic to programs. And coaches, if you do have a child who's playing youth sports, you know, let your child develop in the proper position, the proper spot. That's what's going to, you know, help your child truly develop. Not just because you want your child to be a running back and you got him there, or you want him to be a quarterback and you got him there. You know, now if he's being groomed to be a great quarterback, okay. But if you're grooming him to be a great quarterback and there's other kids out there that's more prepared and more talented, you know, let the best man start for the sake of the team. That's the way I feel about it anyway, guys. All right, guys, I'd love to hear your opinions on this. I know a lot of you may not agree with me on that. I even want to know how you guys feel about parent involvement and how I feel like it's ruining youth sports, youth coaching. I love to hear your opinions on that, guys. All right. So this is Coach Tim with another video. Remember, want you to score more, win more, beast out more. Peace.